another technique you could use is substitution. Then let's take a look at this question, how, in the context of this, substitution comes into play. First thing first, again, you were asked to work out this question, all right? So you figure out that this is the Maclaurin expansion, 1 plus x plus x squared over 4. And then after that, hence, deduce the expression for this new series, okay? So we got a square root e to the power minus x cosine x, right? Now, we have to figure out what to replace. So the thing is, if you can see this, all right, it is actually, we can rewrite this in this form, e minus 2, again, okay, e 2 bracket minus x, all right? So this is essentially minus 2x, and then the cosine, we can write it as cosine minus x. So for some of you, you would know that cosine A, okay, we'll learn this in secondary school, okay, cosine A is equals to cosine minus A, all right? So this is an identity, so we actually know that these are equal, so that's great, okay? Now, the reason why I'm putting it in this form is just so that when it's easy for you to see when you have this and this, okay, you can compare that, we just have to replace the x with minus x. So if both of them are in the same format, right? So all we need to do in this case is that once we figure out what we need to replace for the x, we can do likewise on the right hand side of the equal sign for the expression. So in this case, the answer would simply be, okay, I'm going to squeeze in at the bottom. I'm actually running out of space, okay? That would simply be replacing the x with minus x, okay? So over here, we do likewise. That will be 1 minus x, okay? So it's plus bracket minus x, that becomes this, plus, okay? Then we have this one, which is minus x whole thing square, which will still return x squared, and then over 4, okay? So that is the answer for this part, all right? So of course, it's not always just replacing x with minus x. Sometimes you could actually be replacing x with something else, right? Maybe, for example, half x, okay? Half x here, perhaps. Then in that case, you replace half x and half x here, okay? It depends. So what you need to do when you come across a question like that is to try and figure out if you can put it in the same format, and then after that, look at put it in brackets for which the x you need to replace. And then after that, just go ahead and replace them. So I call this substitution, okay? The substitution technique.